Hi everyone, so I'm back with a great off-campus opportunity, and this one is with Verisk. So if you don't know by now, Verisk is hiring for software engineers right now. So this is a great opportunity for all of you freshers out there that are looking for your first job, because Verisk is a pretty great company to work at. So in this video, we'll be talking more about the role, we'll be talking about the eligibility, and I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to get your resume shortlisted. So everything that you need for cracking this role is going to be within this video. So make sure to watch the complete video and then apply ASAP. The link to apply is going to be in the description box, and we don't know how long it will stay open. Actually, they opened for this role 3 weeks back, and then they closed it at that time, and now they've opened it again. So it's a great opportunity. Make sure that you guys apply for it. The link again is in the description box. And if you're someone who's having difficulty in off-campus placements, if you're not able to get the interviews, or if you get the interviews, you're not able to crack them, you don't know how to prepare so that you're able to crack all the interviews, crack all the rounds of your dream company, or any other issues you're having in your placement journey, then you can connect one to one with me, and I'll personally help you, guide you, mentor you, and make sure that you get to know exactly what you need to do so that you're able to crack your dream company. I've already helped hundreds and hundreds of students. You can check the testimonials out on my profile. So the link again is going to be in the description box. All right, coming back to this opportunity, like I said, Verisk is hiring for SD1 or software engineering one, basically software engineer one, which is an entry level software engineering position. Now, if we talk more about the role, the location for this is going to be in Hyderabad. Okay, so it's a Hyderabad, Telangana based role. And of course, it is on site. And Verisk is a great company, right? Working at Verisk is going to give you a lot of industry exposure, and it is going to help you a lot in your career. Okay, even if you want to switch later in your career, it's going to help you a lot because you're going to get a ton of good work experience, industry level experience working at a company like Verisk. Okay, now, before we go further into how to get your resume shortlisted, let's talk a bit about the eligibility. Okay, so the eligibility they have mentioned is 0 to 2 years of experience. That is what they have mentioned. As I always keep telling you guys, whenever we have 0 to X, 0 is inclusive. So if you're a 25 grad with no experience, you are eligible. So let's say you're a 25 grad, 24 grad, 23 grad, you are eligible for this. Okay, if you have experience, that's good. If you don't have experience, again, not a problem. You can still apply. Okay, but the most focus should be on skills. See, I keep on saying this to you guys on repeat that the more focus is always going to be in skills, right? Experience is a way of showing you have those skills, but it's not mandatory to have experience in your resume. If you have, it's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. At least you should have good projects. We're going to talk about this later, right? So, what about the skills, right? So, they have mentioned a few things. They have mentioned object oriented programming, basic things like coding, testing, design, development. And they have mentioned one thing that knowledge of JavaScript is a must. So, of course, if you have JavaScript in your resume, if you have JavaScript related tech stacks that you've worked on, that you've developed on, then of course that is going to help you a lot. Okay, so whatever skills they have, whatever things that they're looking for, I'll give you guys a consolidated list of it in the description box. You can have a look at it, right? But they haven't given a lot of things. It's not very clear about what exactly you'll be working on. But of course, like I always say, you can Google the tech stacks that a company is working on. You can Google the company's mission and all to make sure that at least you are aligned with it. Even if your resume is not, at least you get to know what exactly the company and all is working on. Okay. So how exactly do you get your resume shortlisted at a company like Verisk? See, of course, the competition is extremely high. Everyone knows that. So that means that your resume should always come out on top. There are various ways you can do that. Of course, if you start up at the basics, you need to have a good ATS score. You need to have a good resume template. So I'll give you guys a couple of websites to check the ATS score. You can use it. Try to make sure your ATS score is 75 to 80 and above. Above 80 is good. Below 70, below 75 is not a great place to be. Should at least be 75 to 80 and above. Okay, make sure you have a good resume template. Make sure you're putting the project description in the right way. Make sure you're putting quantifying impact in your resume, like did this by X%, reduce this by Y%. That's quantifying impact. That helps your ATS score. Okay, make sure that your project descriptions are good. Make sure you have good projects. Whatever tech stacks you're using, JavaScript based, Java based, of course, for different companies, requirements will be different, but nonetheless, the project should be of high quality. That is the most important thing. If you don't have a high quality project, you're gonna get rejected. So have high quality projects. If you have any open source experience, hackathon experience, whatever you can to make yourself stand out, from coding to hackathon to open source, put it in your resume. Okay, always have an achievement slash certification section in your resume where whatever you feel are your achievement, even if it is on moderate side, not too big, even if it is on moderate medium size, you can still put it in your resume. Okay, whatever that can make you stand out. So yeah, do all of these things and you'll have a great chance of getting shortlisted. We don't know how this opening is going to stay open because last time they closed it pretty soon. But it is open right now, so make sure that you apply for it ASAP. Again, the link is in the description box, and let's see you guys in the next video.